Okay, so don't talk to me about this. Don't talk to me about this. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Okay, it's Leon S. Kennedy dating sim. What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? All right, let's go. You step out of the worn-out house, the door creaking behind you. Yes, it's a visual novel as it swings shut. The weight of your gear drags at your body, but it's not just the equipment, it's the years. Bro, are you calling me old? What is going on here? What is going on here? You've been preparing for this night longer than you care to admit. Every step feels heavy. But you can't stop. Not now. Can't stop, won't stop. Your gaze lingers on the windows inside. The windows, the shadows of your old life remain. A life that feels like a ghost now. Photographs on the walls, dust-covered remnants of forgotten hobbies. Bro. You're telling me I'm gonna give up music, animation, drawing, YouTubing. There was a time when you had dreams, other dreams. But they've long since crumpled. Yes, crumpled. Replaced by a singular consuming purpose. Hunting. You hear it. Birds flapping in a hurried ascent. You know what that means. Sunset is close. It's time. Dum, dum, dum. The bonfire pierces the encroaching darkness, a lone beacon amidst the towering trees. You're finished threading the barbed wire from tree to tree, building a harsh perimeter around the clearing, a trap with no escape. Your gaze drifts towards the horizon as the sun sinks lower, disappearing behind the trees, casting long shadows that stretch like dark fingers clawing at the ground. You need to be fast. They'll come soon. Put tripwires outside the clearing as well, or put tripwires only inside the clearing, outside as well. You extend the explosives beyond the clearing, placing tripwires along the outer perimeter. If any of them manage to slip past the first line of defense, these will catch them. Tonight, there is no escape. The forest deepens into shadow as you finish setting the tripwires. You nod, satisfied. But there's one last step. Pulling out a knife, you make a swift cut across your palm, letting your blood drip into the soil. It's dark, almost black in the fading light, and the ground drinks it up. Ew! Vanishing as quickly as it falls. You wrap your wound with a strip of cloth, tightening it until the pain is just a dull throb. You don't usually do this, but they're drawn to the living. But today is different. You need all of them to come. You've tried tracking them to their lairs before, but the tunnels are too winding, too deep, too impossible to navigate. So instead, you draw them out, just like they lure humans using their scent to pull people to their deaths. It's a brutal contest of hunters, and you intend to be the last one standing. Sliding the gas mask, ooh, yes, the gas mask over your face, the rubber cool and constricting against your skin, you settle behind a tree. A sharp pang of isolation digs into you. You wish you didn't have to do this alone, but the remaining townsfolk have changed. Okay, so I wonder if this is going to be taken from like Resident Evil 4, hunting like the townsfolk. Consumed by whatever the creatures emit, they've become something else. A parasite. Something hollow. You need to put a stop to this before they sacrifice someone else. The last rays of sunlight disappear, leaving a dense, suffocating silence. It's as if the forest itself is holding its breath. As soon as the creature steps into the clearing, the explosives will rip through the first wave, and the barbed wire will hold the rest in place. It'll go boom. Then more will come. You'll pick them off, wave by wave, until nothing's left but ash. After all, these years of hunting, it all comes down to this. Tonight, either you kill them all, or they finally take you. Nah, that ain't happening. Leon swear. Dude, what? Okay. Everyone stop, calm down. Like, I'm just saying. I don't need to say anything, actually. Leon drives into the city, the streets dead and abandoned. Another ghost town, courtesy of Umbrella. Boarded windows, doors nailed shut like they were trying to keep something out, or in. He wonders how many more are there. He thought that after Umbrella downfall, they had dealt with all of them. But every now and then, another one pops up. He feels it, a prickle on the back of his neck. His eyes flick to a cracked window as he passes, but there's nothing there, just shadows shifting in the last light of the day. Hate it when the neighbors are this quiet. The sun sinks lower, bleeding orange and red across the sky. He sighs, tapping his fingers on the handlebars. He wanted to get here earlier, but the mission briefing dragged on, and the local cops weren't exactly helpful. When he asked them if they'd seen anything strange, they all gave him the same blank stare. Nope, nothing, sir. He's not sure if they're lying, clueless, or just terrified. His GPS flashes, guiding him toward the lab on the outskirts. It's nestled in the forest up on a hill. Easy enough, right? Just find the missing team, check the lab, and get out. Simple. Except it never is. Dude, where's the part where I get to meet Leon? Okay, Leon, just another spooky forest. What could go wrong? He would not say that to himself. He would. Moves on foot. The ground is soft under his boots. Dead leaves muffling his steps. His hand hovers over his gun. The path is narrow, overgrown, and the shadows stretch out along the fading light. Then he sees it, a flickering light through the trees. Leon stops, narrowing his eyes. Someone's here. Maybe it's the missing team or someone else. Me. Sorry. Yikes. He steps off the path, crouching low behind a tree or a cover, watching bonfire pulse in the dark. Whoever is camping out here has terrible taste in ambience. Then a faint smell hits him. Sweet, cloying, almost floral. This isn't the usual rotting stench of BOWs. This is different, wrong. Whoever's ahead, it feels like it's calling them. The last of the sunlight slips behind the trees, darkens, closes in, and the light flickers again, casting eerie shadows that seem to reach out for him. Okay, but whatever's waiting in the dark is like yes, just go! Come on! Don't leave me in suspense. His senses dulled. He can see the fire now. It's the bonfire. He's gonna meet me. Spotting an opening, he steps forward, but something brushes against. Okay. A wire! A wire! Oh no, that's not good. The thing now. Guess I really walked into that one. No! He's just gonna boot. No! Trigger. No! Dude, oh my god, no! Dude, at that point, look at how tight his shirt is. Like, he might as well not even be wearing a shirt, okay? Look, I'm sorry. That's just all I'm saying. I shouldn't be saying anything, actually. Alright, here we go. Your POV. The creature is here. Your heart pounds and you steady your breath. The filtered air, okay. The flamethrower, yep. But then, okay. Wait, is he? He's disabling your tripwires. What's this goofy, like, Kevin McLeod music playing all of a sudden? Is it? Dude, I think this is Kevin McLeod music. Your voice comes out muffled, distorted by the mask, but he halts, turning to face you. For a split second, you're taken back. He's not what you expected. Dang! Striking in a way that seems out of place here. Not the kind of person you'd expect to stumble into a nightmare like this. Your gaze flicks at his hand, hovering near his gun. Okay. Alright. So look, the only way that they could actually make this a better Leon is if it was the Leon from Requiem. What the hell you think you're doing? Yeah, that's definitely how you talk to a potential love interest. These traps are mine. What the hell you think you're doing? He raises an eyebrow, unbothered by your tone. These are yours? Yes. How many times did you disable them already? He tilts his head, thinking for a moment. A few. You curse under your breath, gripping the flamethrower tighter. Just your luck, a clueless outsider ruining the day you waited years for. Why do you need so many explosives? I'm hunting. His eyes shift to the flamethrower in your hands, then to the barbed wire strung between your trees. You have a rather unconventional way of hunting. Alright, guy. Your gaze drifts to the tree line, where you sense movement. The scent is starting to seep in, that sickly sweet floral odor the creatures you met. He's not wearing a mask. Already, you see a slight daze in his eyes. He won't last long if they get too close. So it's up to me to protect him. The man shakes his head, taking a step closer. Not an option. I've got to get to that lab, and this is the only other way through. You fidget with the flamethrower, torn between curiosity and frustration. Whoever he is, he needs to leave. You have no idea what's out there. Turn around, wait until morning. Whatever you do, whatever you're looking for at the lab, it's already been ransacked. But do whatever you want, just not right now. A familiar sound echoes through the forest, the same crackling. Okay. What exactly are you hunting? Before you can respond, yellow eyes blink to life at the edge of the woods. Ooh, dozens of them. There are more than you expected, likely drawn by his sin as well. You can't fight them all off without the explosive. Dude, what kind of cologne are you wearing? If you were attracting like every single monster in the forest, what kind of cologne are you wearing? Run. Intense music time. You don't wait for his response. Explosions erupt and ground shaking underfoot, but the creatures charge through the smoke faster than you anticipated. You dash forward, dodging traps, weaving through the maze of wires and explosives. Save your bullets, it won't kill them. You're exposed now. No spare within the reach. You can only keep running. Oh, snap. The gas mask isn't working. Okay. Alright. One of the explosives rigged at a nearby tree. Rocks clearing. Okay. But... oh, so that's too easy. You run until you're far away, gasping as you tear off the broken mask. The cool night air fills your lungs, but it feels like failure. Everything you've built is gone. The traps, the explosives, all of it wasted. The man catches up, glancing back at the smoke and the fire flickering at the distance. His gun is still in hand, but he looks unfazed. And he still hasn't changed his stance this entire time. He's literally just stuck in the same exact, twitchy muscle movements with his thumb and everything. Quite the fireworks show back there. Yeah, he would say that. He looks at you raising an eyebrow. Why, how many times does Leon raise an eyebrow? What were those things? You fought them before, right? The blood boils and you throw the broken mask to the ground. It's your fault. It's his fault. Yeah, what about it's nobody's fault because, sorry, I don't have a face cam, so you couldn't see me sizing up it. It's your fault. You should have kept going. You should have stuck with a plan and ignored the outsider. Your fury defeats, giving away a hollow sense of defeat. I prepared for this day for a long time. I was going to kill... wait, hold on. Let me get a better mood for this. I was gonna kill all of them. Yeah, now I'm really angry. You see my PNG tuber? You shake your head, chuckling low as tears prickle at your eyes. Oh, here we go. I got one for that. You have no energy left to argue. Right. I should have known. I already failed so many people. What's one more mistake? Look, I didn't mean to mess things up. Leave, outsider, before you mess things up even further. It's not safe here. Gah. He narrows his eyes, looking at you with a calm that only makes your frustration flare hotter. Not for me, for you. You're going to get yourself killed if you keep this up. Excuse me. I'm trained for this. I can handle it. You don't know these things like I do. They lure you with their scent. You want to get to the lab now? Go ahead. But you'll end up like everyone else who's tried. Dead. Did you see a team come through here? A lot of people come through here and they go to the lab. Oh, sorry. This is this is my angry time. A lot of people come through here and go to the lab. They go to the lab. They get what they want, and then they leave us to our fate. Or they go and they never come back. Whoever you're looking for, they're probably dead or worse. Well, I need to go back to the lab and figure out what happened to them. I'm not leaving until I do. You shake your head, unsurprised. Of course, they're all the same. What are you... Wait. What does that mean? Come on. Wait, what? The survivors? Or is this a sexist topic? Because I won't have that. Good luck. You'll need it. Dang. I kind of don't like my character. I'm not gonna lie to you. Without waiting for a response, you turn around, march away, ignoring the ache in your chest. You'll have to start all over again. Dude! But look at him. The pendant resting on your chest. You grip it tightly, letting the familiar shape press into your skin. I'm sorry. Oh. Was I doing something for somebody? You storm back to the house, slamming the door behind you. The gear drops from your hands, but you barely notice. All you can think about is him, the arrogant outsider with the stoic face. You grit your teeth. He's gonna get himself killed, you know it. He doesn't even have a mask. The second he gets close to the lab, he's as good as dead. You told him to leave, warned him. Why was he out there? If he dies, that's on him. You owe him nothing. He ruined your plan. Your final chance at saving the rest of this town. But the thought of him stumbling into the lab, clueless, gnaws at you. Why the hell do you care? You shouldn't. You don't. Okay, well, I'm glad that you don't care, and you're not giving him a single thought in your head, because that's definitely the case. Despite the hunter's aggression, Leon decides to heed her warning. Yeah, that's me. He waits until early morning before heading to the lab, her sharp words still lingering in his mind. He can't shake the thought that she left too abruptly without giving him a real chance to help. He could have used more intel and maybe kept an eye on her too. Maybe. The last thing he wants is to watch another life get swallowed by Umbrella's mess. They've taken so much already. Shakes his head, recalling the fierce determination in her eyes. The way she seems to be set on wiping out those creatures at any cost. There's no doubt in his mind that BOWs are involved here. He's seen enough of Umbrella's twisted work to recognize the signs. It's almost impressive in a grim way that she's held her ground for so long. The lab looms ahead, abandoned and half-crumpled. He pushes through the entrance. So, one critique that I have about this game, and I understand that it's like all about, oh, the character that you play as, you know, she feels like she's very experienced, and the freaking the zombies and whatnot. But here's my thing. I don't really like how Leon's being treated like he's never encountered a zombie before. I'm just saying. The hunter hadn't been lying. The place has been thoroughly ransacked. Papers scattered, equipment smashed, whatever here is long gone. Perfect. More loose ends. Oh, he would say that, yeah. Umbrella had so many labs scattered around the globe. It's been nearly impossible to track them all down. Some, like this one, okay, escaped the government's eye, but not the mercenaries. He looks around, wondering what they could have stolen this time, and what it might lead to. Another outbreak, another bioweapon? It's always something. As soon as he finds out what this new threat is, the sooner, the better. Maybe the rest of the town and that hunter can still be saved. He pauses, his mind drifting back to Spain. The village, the people, so many lives destroyed, so many people who never had a chance. So this doesn't take place in Resident Evil 4. Okay, interesting. He clenches his fist, wishing again that he could have stopped it all for good. But nothing is ever that simple. He's just one man, fighting against endless wars. Still, he'll do what he can, like he always does. He puts himself back in the present, focusing on the task. Okay, rummaging through the cabinets. It seems like a personal diary of the lead scientist. Ooh, now we get to see the Resident Evil books. You know, these are like always wacky and weird. They're always like, I've merged a grasshopper with a praying mantis and a popsicle stick, and I think this creation is great. It's great that it will never get out, because who knows what it would do to humanity if it did. Rolls next page. It got out. I seem to have found a way to reduce mortality rates, but the subjects are changing, disturbingly so. They're becoming more moth-like. Moth-like? Though imperfectly, the process of HGT appears to be responsible. These hybrids are now half human, half insect, emitting a powerful scent that draws humans toward them. The smell acts like the pheromones of female moths, inducing a heightened... Okay, wow. Masks are now mandatory for all personnel in the test areas. Subjects must remain contained at all costs. This might prove useful to capture new test subjects. Okay, so they're moth people. The townsfolk whisper about a creature of folklore roaming the forest, which serves our purpose as well. A new development. Subjects have begun reproducing their larvae feed exclusively. Ew! Okay. Will be able to receive the virus, but its potential breakthrough we will come observation. All right. Disappointing results. The offspring are weak, unable to withstand viral integration. It appears that the strength of the parents is critical. Only the strongest hosts can pass on resilience. The weaker offspring have been discarded. I will require more test subjects, stronger young adults preferably, those in their physical prime. This town's population will be depleted soon if we are not careful. Flips the page, but dozens of entries are missing. Year is torn away, leaving only the final one. Frantic, scrawled handwriting, as if the scientist written it on this last... I told you, desperate moments. Yep, there it is. Oh, it got out! Gee, who could have guessed? Umbrella has cut us off. The facility is compromised. Someone set the creatures loose.
Who could have guessed?
Who could have guessed? They're everywhere, and the staff have begun to fall. I've managed to escape with my mask intact, but the end is here. There's no... Relaying this situation and the contents of the diary, she promises to notify the higher-ups and arrange for reinforcements. Leon sighs. Reinforcements always take time. I'll send you the blueprints. We have to put a file in the lab. Yada 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 yada. I kind of just... Oh, dude, what? It's me again. Dude, you're following me? Hey, yo, what? Genin will need a key card. He nods towards the lab entrance, then looks back at you and gazes steadily. And supplies if we need to blow this place sky high. You raise an eyebrow, skeptical. What's with these eyebrow raises? Can I just ask? Why are we constantly raising an eyebrow like the rock meme? I'm sorry for the cringe, but I had to do that edit. I'm sorry. I'm not thrilled about it, but you're going to have to keep haunting them anyway, right? Might as well join forces. And not thrilled about it? Okay. You search his face for any sign of deceit, but he just stares back, annoyingly calm. You don't trust this guy, but you're willing to take any chance to end this, even if it means teaming up. Say please. What? Say please and I'll join. Are you serious? I'm the only one helping you. You cross your arms and wait, watching him wrestle with himself as pride and visibility take hit. Finally, he sighs. Sure do make a guy work. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Dang. Yeah, alright. Well, please try not to. Dude. Your smile fades into a frown. Oh, trust me, I won't. Okay. Alright. Whoa. What are we looking at? This is a map? Okay. Leon leans in to look at the map. Yo! For a moment, you catch the sound of him. Dude. It's only distracting. You step back with a glare. What kind of cologne is he wearing? They keep on talking about the scent. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video here. This has been the Leon S. Kennedy dating sim. Yeah, I wanted to play this a long time ago, but I never really did. So yeah, here it is. And with that said, let me know if you guys want a part 2. I don't know. And yeah, I'm leaving this video here. So take care of yourselves, have a decent day, and stay determined. Out of the way.